G'day guys, welcome back. So I've been training on Fitness Street now for 2.5 months. As of 2023, I was training out here last year for 6 months and I managed to extend my visa several times last year and this year. And so therefore I've spent a lot of time training out here on Fitness Street here in Phuket, Thailand. So it is May 2023, 29th of May. We're in the low season now. It's raining every day now, but that shouldn't put you off coming out here. So we'll get to that in a second, but I wanted to make this video a little bit more casual. I'm in my room filming this. It's getting dark outside. I think the rain's going to come through again, just to keep it casual. And I'm making this video for people that have never been to Fitness Street before. You'd never been here before, you'd never trained here before. And so if you're coming back to this channel, watching this video, and you are training here at the moment, maybe down in the comments, let people know why they should come out here, why they should come out here and train, and maybe even give some of your best advice as well, just to help people that have never been out here before and how to prepare for what I like to think of as a fitness vacation of a lifetime. And you might even be, some of you guys might actually already be out here training, watching this video. So, and I may have just met you guys last week training at one of these gyms. So yeah, be sure to leave some comments down below just to help the guys and girls that have never been out here before. There's very little editing is going to go into this video. I'm just going to kind of talk casually about the last 2.5 months of my training out here, and I can't believe it's been 2.5 months, or almost 2.5 months. I'm leaving Fitness Street end of this week, so it's Monday, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave the country and then come back, i.e. to a border run, or go back to Australia for a little bit and come back. So I'm not entirely sure. That's a surprise. But I'm still going to make content because I've got so much content on my laptop, it's not funny. Stuff I filmed, I just don't have time to edit all these videos, and it's fucking so much work. You know, editing, uploading, this and that. I enjoy it, don't get me wrong. I really enjoy making the content. I really enjoy helping people learn more about this place and come out here and you know get in the best shape of their life, or start Muay Thai training or kickboxing or jiu-jitsu or MMA or like whatever it is. Like, I really enjoy making these videos as a catalyst to help you guys come out here. You know, it's a fun, I've been doing it for 7 years. Actually, I've been filming videos in Thailand, training and that, for 8 years. And I haven't uploaded, I didn't really upload the first 12 months of content. I kind of just left that on my hard drive. But I've been doing it for a long time, and I really enjoy it. So I am really behind with my video content. So, you know, I'll get there eventually. But this place, you know, 2.5 months, it goes so quickly. And I always tell people, you know, that have never been to Fitness Street before, the best piece of advice I've got for you guys is come out here and try a little bit of everything. You know, find a place to stay that is within walking distance of Fitness Street, number one. A lot of people make that mistake. They book accommodation that's so far away, like on the other side of the highway, and they have to walk 30-40 minutes to get to class, which doesn't sound like a bad idea, but then you've got to walk back, and then you might actually be doing 2 classes in a day, so you'll spend 40 minutes walking to and from. It's an hour and a half or so, and then another 30-40 minutes. So, you know, you might spend 2 hours walking between your accommodation and the camp. So I know you're coming to Fitness Street for maybe weight loss or to get shredded or whatever, and it's okay to do that in the low season. You could be walking the rain for an hour, you know, or if you're coming out in the high season, you'd be walking in the super hot sun. So I always tell people, when you first come out here, just book a place that's within walking distance of Fitness Street. Right now I'm staying at Six Pack Cottage / Two Home. Now I'll link up. I've made a million videos on this place. Not a million, but a lot, hundreds. I'll link up a review video that I shot of Two Home / Six Pack Cottage. These guys are charging 11,000 baht per month. As of May 2023, it's a low season rate. They were charging, I think, 7,000 or 8,000 or 9,000, something like that. I can't remember because I've stayed in so many different places around here. I lose track of the prices. But 11,000 baht per month. Or you can stay at Mama's Bungalows. Or you can, if you want to be fancy and you have a bit more money to burn, you could stay at Cocoville. You could stay at Coco Paradiso. You guys better be taking notes. Cocoville, Coco Paradiso, Coco Retreat. So I made a video on those 3 resorts I just mentioned. I'll link it up down below. Coco Retreat, Cocoville, Coco Paradiso. But it's more on the expensive. When I say expensive, it's more like Thai expensive. It's still cheap compared to what you pay for a place in Melbourne or Sydney, right? So it's like upper end of the Thai level of accommodation. Book somewhere that's relatively close to Fitness Street, walking distance, and then I would say do a couple of drop-in sessions at different gyms along here just to see what you like. Try a couple of day passes at Tiger Muay Thai or Unit 27 or Top Team or Dragon Muay Thai or Ratachai. You know, just try a couple of drop-in sessions just to see if you like the vibe of the gym. You know, and then if you do, then go all in, right? Then, you know, book a month's package with one particular gym. That's usually what I suggest people do. And then when it comes to food, you know, there's so many different places to eat along Fitness Street. You know, you could eat at Mr. Jom's, super cheap. You'll pay around 140 baht. So do this conversion to your local currency. If you go to Mr. Jom's or Pure Prep, those 2 places you'll pay around between 130 to 145 baht per main meal. If you go to Tripper Eats, I think you pay about 160 baht, 180 baht per main meal. So that's kind of what you're looking at. And then try Ocha D, right? Try Ocha D, Tony's Restaurant. They're like the cheapest, I'd say, on Fitness Street. If you really are on a food budget, like Tony's Restaurant is one of the OG places here on Fitness Street. It was like Tiger Muay Thai, Tony's Restaurant, and that was it. It's just and people would go from Tiger Muay Thai down to Tony's Restaurant when they used to have the fighters. They used to have the fighters menu, and then go back to Tiger Muay Thai. In fact, quick story. This channel, like the birth of these videos, was started at Tony's Restaurant. So I used to train down at Tiger Muay Thai. I'm going off track a little bit. I did say this is a casual video. I used to train at Tiger Muay Thai. I used to do the 2-hour Muay Thai session in the morning, 8 till 10. Then I used to have a shower and eat, whatever. And there's a thunderstorm coming through. So I hope we don't lose electricity. And then I used to go to Tony's Restaurant. I used to edit my videos on my phone, my old Samsung phone from my GoPro, and then upload them using Tony's Wi-Fi connection. And then I go back into the afternoon class, 3 to 5 p.m. at Tiger Muay Thai. So I don't do 4 hours of training a day anymore. I used to. So I talk about overtraining, but I didn't know this when I first started training here. I used to do a lot of training, but yeah, I used to go to Tony's Restaurant every day. So Tony's Restaurant is phenomenal. You want to save money on food? Go to Tony's Restaurant. or go to Ochadi. Ochadi, I'll spell it up on the screen, Ochadi. Otherwise, Pure Prep. Pure Prep's really good if you want to do meal prep. So if you're tracking your calories and your macros, if you're tracking your calories and your macros, and you want food that's in containers, portion controlled, they've got all sorts of food broken up into beef, chicken, and so forth, seafood, keto, and you can just order your meals. They can make them into pre-made containers. And if you're staying at a place like this, which has a fridge, you can just store those meals in the fridge, and then you can just pull them out of the fridge and eat them. So that can be sort of like your meal prep. So that's really good. Pure Prep's really good if you're tracking your calories and tracking your macros and that kind of stuff. And I've actually made a video, which I'll link up down below, on Pure Prep and what that place is all about. So go and check out that video down below. But yeah, there are lots of places like, yeah, Pure Prep, Trooper Eats is really good, Tony's Restaurant, Ochadi. Then you got like a lot of little protein shake places along Fitness Street. There's just so much stuff. So when you come here, your first 1 or 2 days while you're getting through jet lag, just walk up and down the street. You know, it's just over 1 kilometer long, and just have a look. In fact, I actually made a walking tour video of Fitness Street, which I'll link up down below in the description, where I did this walking tour video last year. It's quite a long video. It's like 55 minutes, so good luck. You don't have to watch the whole thing, although that's actually, ironically, one of the most popular videos on the channel, and it was a video I was never going to publish because I'm like, fuck it, no one's going to watch a 55-minute long video, but people watch it, you know. So maybe watch that video, maybe have it playing in the background while you're doing other shit, so you know you can be more productive. I don't know, but watch that video because it gives you a really good overview of what the street looks like and how everything's connected together. So when you come out to Fitness Street, you'll kind of know where everything is, you know. And that's a one walking tour video that I think that was a one take video, so I didn't even stop the camera. So I was meeting a couple of people, you know, in the video, people from the previous videos that I put out. But you'll get to see where everything is on the street. When you come in, and you're coming in from a country where you've done 2 flights, 20 plus hours of flying, you're going to be jet lagged. So yeah, spend the first day or two just walking up and down the street, getting familiar with the place. That's my other piece of advice. Yeah, so book accommodation that's pretty close to Fitness Street. You can walk, you know, either accommodation that's on Fitness Street, or it's on one of a side street, is on a side street to Fitness Street. So, you know, 2 homes, 6-pack cottages on a side street to Fitness Street is like a walking distance to all the gyms over there. But I mean, this place is, you know, this place is absolute heaven. I've been coming here for a long time, and I've spent a lot of time in this place. And, you know, a lot of my mates back home, they don't think this anymore, but they used to think, oh, you're going to Thailand just to party, just to drink and this and that. I'm like, mate, I don't drink. Like, I'll have like on a very odd occasion, I'll have a social drink, 1 or 2 max, you know. Like, I don't really go out much. I don't party. I just train, eat, make videos, sit in my room, rest, make videos, train, hang out with a couple of people, but my social circle is very, very tight. But that's what I do in Thailand, you know. I think I've only been to the beach here maybe 2 or 3 times in the last 2.5 months. You know, I'm training, I'm making these videos, I'm filming people. You know, it's pretty full on out here. But this place is absolute heaven. And you know, you guys have to come out here at least once in your life. You know, I don't know where you're watching from. I don't know, you could be working your corporate job in Oslo, or you could be working night shift in, you know, Serbia, and you just want to go somewhere to get your health back on track. And not just that though, because you can always go to a gym, you can always go to a leisure center, you You can always go to a boot camp in your local town or city. But this place, you're coming to a community. That's what's different. You're not just coming to Thailand where the weather's phenomenal. You know, even in the low season, it's raining. You know, if I open my door, it's very warm outside. You know, when it rains, it's like having a warm shower. You know, and then the rain disappears after half an hour and everything kind of dries up. Sometimes it floods a little bit, but then it dries up and everybody moves on with their day. But the training doesn't change. The wet season doesn't change the training out here. I'm going on a tangent here, but the training is actually easier in the wet season because it's cooler, and the class sizes are smaller. So for me, I prefer coming out here in the low season. But you know, what's great about this place is that it's a true community of people. You're training in Thailand, where it's not only cheap as hell, especially if you're coming from places that have a very strong currency. You have a lot of buying power here with your currency back home in the Western world. You know, you're renting a scooter here for 2,500 baht per month. You do the conversion on that. 2,500 baht per month to rent a scooter. Your food, your rent is about 11,000 baht per month, including electricity, housekeeping, sometimes laundry, depending on where you're staying. 11,000 baht a month, 2,500 baht a month for a scooter. Your food is going to cost you around 500 baht per day. Obviously, everyone's different. Some people eat more fancy than others, right? Could be more, could be less, depending on where you eat. So food's very much a variable, big variable. And then you're in this community where you're meeting people from all around the world, from every country you can imagine. And I've met people from dozens of different countries out here. And I've had a few of them on the YouTube channel, interviewing them. But people from all walks of life come out here and train. And everybody comes out here for, you know, different goals. Different goals, but the same overarching ambition. And that overarching ambition is self-improvement. Everybody's out here to improve themselves in some way. And the rain's just coming through now. And so, you know, you'll have everybody from professional level athletes coming out here to train. You know, UFC athletes, One Championship athletes, PFL, UAE warriors, you name it. CrossFit athletes. And then you've got people that come out here that are just like me, just ordinary people. I'm just an ordinary dude from Melbourne. I'm nobody special, you know. I'm a guy from Melbourne, and I love training. And then there are other guys and girls that come out here that have never really been to the gym before. They've never really trained. They don't know how to use a barbell or dumbbell, or you know, they don't know how to do really anything in the gym. They come out here for the first time, and all these people, they're just amazed by how welcoming this community is. And I'm telling you now, you will make friends for life coming out here. You will make friends for life when you come to Fitness Street and train. The rain is really hammering down now. So that's what makes this place so special. And I think everybody needs to taste this place at least once. You know, I don't know what you guys got to do. I don't know where you're watching from, but you got to find some way of getting your ass out here to try this place out. You know, like, I can't convince you anymore. Like, I mean, convince your boss. I don't know, quit your job. The rain is smashing my window right now. But just do whatever it takes. Just try and get out here for a week, 10 days, 2 weeks. Try and come out for as long as you can, and book somewhere close, and then have a taste of it, and let me know what you think. And for the guys that are coming back to the channel that are currently training here at the moment, or you've trained here in the past, please let people know in the comments below. Like, why they should come out. Maybe just share your story. Like, if you've been here before, like, why should people come out here? Like, what was your experience coming out here and training? Like, why should people come out here? And just leave them down in the comments below. And if you're uncertain, just join the Fitness Street Facebook group. I'll link it up down below in the description. We've got about 3,000 people in there already, 2.5, 3,000, something like that. And so if you have any questions about this place, you know, jump in the group, ask your questions, meet a few people. Pretty much everyone is helpful in there. Ask questions. Sometimes people, you know, if you jump in the group and you're like, oh, who's going to Fitness Street from the 16th of August to the 1st of September? Guarantee there'll be at least 1 or 2 people that will be coming here when you plan to come here. So even if you're coming here alone, you know, I've done a lot of solo trips to Fitness Street. You'll always meet people in your classes. I'm just make sure, I think I've left my window open. It's probably gonna flood, oh, whatever. If you come out here solo, I'm telling you now, you'll meet people in the classes that you'll train in. You know, you'll I'm a little bit distracted by it's raining pretty heavy outside, guys. Not gonna lie, we are in the low season. But this is the thing, the rain will stop in like 10 minutes. And then when you meet these people in your first class on Fitness Street, you'll go and eat dinner with them, you go and have lunch with them, you might even book a trip and go to PP Island or hang out, or like this is just how it is. So you might start off as a solo traveler, but you definitely won't end your trip as a solo traveler. You'll very quickly meet people here on Fitness Street. So quite a few solo female and solo male travelers come out here and train. Another place you should check out is Unit 27. I've been training at Tiger Muay Thai for 2.5 months now on this trip, which we'll talk about in a sec. But you should definitely train it. You should definitely do some drop-in sessions at Unit 27. Unit 27, I'll put their website down in the description below. You can buy like packs of 12, 24, I think. You can just do one drop-in session, like whatever. Have a look on their website. If you're planning on coming out here for a month, you could do Unit 27. They got a pack of 24 sessions, which I probably don't recommend you do that unless you are really super keen. Maybe just start off doing a couple of drop-in sessions first. And try their CrossFit try their classes. They got really phenomenal classes like Tour de Unit, Morning Glory. They got other ones like Sink or Swim, Death Row, all these other ones. To be honest with you, I haven't done all their classes because I don't do a lot of Unit 27 classes. I usually stick to more like martial arts and the fitness classes at Tiger Muay Thai. And sometimes they do drop-in sessions at Unit 27, but Unit 27 is definitely worth checking out. And I highly recommend you go there to do a couple of drop-in sessions. You can book it through their website, and some classes you actually need to book. I think all of them you have to book in advance, like as in on their website, so you don't, because they fill up pretty quickly. But as I said, I'm not an expert on Unit 27, but go and read their website. But yeah, you should definitely try some Unit 27 classes. But I've been training at Tiger Muay Thai for 2.5 months, and 2.5 months has gone so quickly at Tiger Muay Thai. I've spent most of my time on this trip focusing on the jiu-jitsu classes, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, BJJ. And I think it was thunder. Do you hear that? This is what happens, low season, you have crazy thunderstorms come through, raining like crazy. Like if I open my door right now, I told you it's a very, very casual video. Mate, it is absolutely hammering out there. And I got this whinging cat. It's actually not my cat, but this cat meows non-stop at my door. And I actually bought some cat biscuits I mean, it's not even my cat, right? And I'm feeding this thing, and it literally meows like crazy. I know I'm off on a tangent, but I did say this is a very casual video. I feed this cat, it eats, and then it meows. I open the door and it leaves. So it literally just comes to me for food, and then it pisses off. So, anyway, but it's not my cat, but I'm looking after it, sort of. The other guy's looking after it as well. He feeds it as well. He spends more time looking after it than me. I think it just comes to me when it has no other options. So, Tiger Muay Thai. So, you should definitely try Tiger Muay Thai. I've had nothing but incredible experiences there. I know some people complain about the place, but you know, for me personally, I've never had an issue there. People treat me really well. The management, the trainers. I've met a lot of people from the videos that I've shot there over the years. They've thanked me for the videos. I've met, like, a lot of the audience actually trained at Tiger Muay Thai. So, you know, like, and I kind of started my training journey on Fitness Street at Tiger Muay Thai. So I've got real fond memories starting in the beginner area of the beginner Muay Thai classes at Tiger Muay Thai back in 2017, I think. So really, really fond memories. But, you know, this time around on 2023, I'm focusing more on the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes. So, and I don't really have a background in Jiu-Jitsu. I've only been doing, like last week I did 7 classes. I did 7 Jiu-Jitsu classes in 1 week last week. And I made a separate video on that. I'll link it up down below. But you should definitely try. I know some of you guys are not interested in it, don't care about it. You're like, nah, I don't want to do it. But you know what? You've got to try everything. I mean, you got to just, why not? Like, challenge yourself and have fun with it. You know, for me, I know I suck. I know I suck at a lot of things, but I don't care. I'm willing to give things a crack. I'm willing to try things. And yeah, sometimes I get frustrated. Like, the jiu-jitsu learning curve is quite steep. You know, there's a lot to learn. You know, when you're a white belt, it's like so much shit going on. There's a lot to learn, but you don't have fun. Like, just enjoy it. Have fun with it. You know, like, I have had so much fun doing the jiu-jitsu classes at Tiger Muay Thai that I just keep going. That's why I did 7 classes last week, and I'll link up a video, as I said, I'll link up a video down below. It's all timestamped down below of every single technique that we learned in those 7 classes last week. So if you're interested to see what the jiu-jitsu classes are all about at Tiger Muay Thai, go and click on that video down below. It's called like 7 classes in 1 week, whatever that, I think that's the title of the video. Click on that, and you can just use the timestamps and click around. Every single technique we learned last week. So I'm doing the same thing this week. So I did jiu-jitsu this morning, and I did the 9:30 to 10:30 class, which is the all levels jiu-jitsu class. So you have like white belts and purple belts and black belts and all sorts of characters all during the class, and no gi. So you just, you know, you're not wearing, just like wearing no gi. And yeah, like, just jump in, give it a crack. But every Tuesdays and Thursdays they have the entry-level jiu-jitsu classes. So even if you have no background in jiu-jitsu, you can just jump in, and they teach you, like, Alexi's the coach, and he teaches you, you know, forward rolls and back rolls and hip escapes and how to create frames and how to do full mounts and close guard and all this sort of shit. So like all the like fundamental stuff. So I do the fundamentals class. It's 8:30 a.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Goes for 1 hour, and then after that they've got the all levels class at 9:30 to 10:30. So I'll usually do the entry level class, and then I'll go straight into the all levels class and just do 2 hours of straight jiu-jitsu on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays I'll just do the 1 hour all levels class. But you should definitely try it if you've never done it before, and you're coming out here, you've never been out here before. You've got to give it a crack. Whether it's at Tiger Muay Thai or somewhere else like Nova, You can try Jiu-Jitsu at Nova, they're really good. You can try Jiu-Jitsu down at Temple BJJ, which is down in MUAY. I had a great experience down there actually. Temple BJJ. I'll put some of these things in the description below if you want the spelling and all that. So Temple BJJ is a really good place as well. You got Phuket Grappling Academy. I mean, there's so many, there's so much to do here. It's overwhelming, you know, but I've been sticking with Tiger Muay Thai on this trip because it's all inclusive, because I've been able to do the fitness classes there, the jiu-jitsu classes, a little bit of Muay Thai, some Muay Thai private sessions. I've done some collaboration stuff there with guys from the videos. So everything for me at Tiger Muay Thai is under the one roof. So that's why I'm, for now, I'm very, very happy staying at that gym. And plus, last year, I was bouncing around all over the place, if you guys remember, doing sessions here, there, everywhere, just to make all the videos for the channel. And I just got so burnt out doing that. You know, I think I stayed in like 16 different accommodations. And I was so tired, you know. I even forgot where I was staying sometimes because I was moving all the time. So now I'm just like, want to stay in the one place, train in the one place, and that's it. And then maybe do a couple of drop-in sessions at other gyms every now and again, but that's about it. So you should definitely try the Jiu-Jitsu at Tiger Muay Thai. You should definitely try the fitness classes at Tiger Muay Thai. My favorite one is the 5x5 energy system training at Thursday morning, which is at 9:30 in the morning. And that's hosted by Jay Paddo. Jay Paddo is the head of the fitness department. So he teaches that class. And it's my favorite fitness class at Tiger Muay Thai. But I'm not even doing that one now because I'm doing the Jiu-Jitsu, because it kind of conflicts, you know, the 9:30 fitness class or the 9:30 all levels Jiu-Jitsu class. I mean, this is the thing, guys, you can't do everything, but you should definitely try everything. And then in the second or third or fourth week, then have like focus points where you spend more time focusing on Muay Thai or kickboxing or Jiu-Jitsu or S&C, whatever. But yeah, try everything. The Western boxing class, I've not tried on this trip. I've tried Western boxing at Tiger Muay Thai in previous years, but I've not tried it on this trip. But you know, what's really cool at the moment is that, I'm not sure how much longer this video is going to go for. I did say it's a very casual video. What's really cool at the moment is that you've got some of the most talented athletes training at Tiger Muay Thai at the moment. As of May 2023, Valentina Shevchenko just flew in. She just got in like 3 or 4 days ago, and she's doing her camp at Tiger Muay Thai. Who else is it? Rafa. Rafael Fazeev, he just got back. I don't know when he got back actually, but I spoke to him today. He teaches the K1 kickboxing classes at Tiger Muay Thai. He actually teaches them with Matt Semper, who's been at Tiger for many, many years. So they both teach the 10:30 a.m. K1 kickboxing class. And Rafa, I saw Rafa this morning, and I had a quick word to him. I spoke to him this morning, but you know, he's an incredible athlete as well. He's ranked number 6 in UFC in the lightweight division. He's from Azerbaijan. He's Azerbaijani, and he's an incredible athlete. But you've got this UFC athlete, number 6 in the lightweight division, that's coaching the K1 kickboxing class, along with Matthew Semper. It's just really cool to have an active UFC fighter that's coaching one of the classes. It's just really, really cool. So I had a couple of words with him this morning. So he's doing well. And then Brendan's here as well. So he's PFL. He's the $1 million prize fighter, and so he's training out here. I'm not sure how many weeks he's out here for, but you know, another professional athlete, Professional Fighters League, PFL. So he's out here training as well at Tiger Muay Thai. And then you got all these other like one championship fighters. I mean, it just goes on and on. There's just so many, and that's the cool thing about Tiger Muay Thai is that you know, you're training under the same roof as some of the best athletes in the world. And if you're doing jiu-jitsu, you might even be rolling or sparring, you know. So rolling or sparring with some of these athletes. You know, I'm absolute beginner jiu-jitsu, and I was rolling with a UAE Warriors professional fighter. Now, don't get me wrong, I was a massive letdown for him. But, you know, like, he showed me a lot of things. He showed me how to close space. He showed me a lot of things in jiu-jitsu, and it was an incredible learning experience. But how often do you actually get to roll with a UAE's warrior professional athlete? Probably never, but we did that at Tiger Muay Thai. So that's what's really cool about this place, is that when you walk through Tiger Muay Thai, you will see professional athletes fighting and training, and you will train alongside them, you know, in the fitness classes and things of that nature. So it's a really, really cool atmosphere. The community is phenomenal. You know, oftentimes you'll go and eat at the Tiger Grill, and so it's like a little canteen thing. And, you know, sort of between your classes, you'll go to Tiger Grill. You'll, you know, be social, eat some food, relax, have a shower, and then you might decide to go and do another class on the schedule. But Tiger Muay Thai is definitely a place to check out if you've never been there before. You should definitely do some drop-in sessions. I highly recommend it. But yeah, that's been my experience. You know, I've had a great time, 2.5 months training at Tiger Muay Thai, and if you haven't already checked out some of the videos I've made on Tiger Muay Thai, I'll link them up down below in the description. Like, they do the Big Buddha run, which you should definitely do. You don't have to do it with Tiger Muay Thai, you can do it yourself. But it's really cool when you do it with Tiger Muay Thai, because it's all very social. We do it as a big group of people, and you kind of run up the mountain together, and you kind of time yourself. So make sure you time yourself at the bottom, and then you can time yourself at the beginning of your trip, and then you do the Big Buddha run at the end of your trip, and you can see if you can beat your time. So it's a really good way of measuring how well you've progressed in the time that you're here, by just timing yourself doing the Big Buddha run at the beginning and end of your trip. The last thing I'll talk about is the stories. You know, and I'm really sorry that this is a super long video, but this is just a casual video. And by all means, if you have any questions, like, let me know in the comments below. And I've made a lot of videos on this place, and I don't know when I'm going to stop. You know, part of me wants to take a break, because I've been doing it for a long time. You know, it does take up a lot of my time. I'm filming, I'm editing, I'm uploading, and don't get me wrong, like, I really enjoy it, but sometimes I get very, very exhausted, very tired, you know. I think I've made probably close to 400 videos just on 500 videos just on training out here. Maybe even more than that if you include training in Bangkok and Chiang Mai and Pai and Kanchanaburi and Koh Samui and Koh Tao. You know, I've trained all over this country, you know, and I'm getting to the point now where I think I need to have a little bit of a break for a little bit, just to step back and let the videos do their thing. But the reason why I keep making the videos is because of the stories that I get from people that have come out here and trained as a result of the videos. You know, I've met so many different people out here from the videos, and everybody has a story. You know, everybody has a backstory. Everybody has a reason why they come out here. There's like a million different things. You know, I've had hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands, I don't know, if you add everything up, emails, DMs, comments. Like, I think I probably get like 30 new DMs a week just on this fitness stream. And then God knows how many emails, thousands of comments, like, all together. it's a lot of stuff, you know. And I probably meet, like, I don't know, dozens and dozens of people on the street. I meet a lot of people on the street and emails and stuff, and the stories is what motivates me to keep making the videos. Because when people tell you, you know, your videos have changed my life, like, and some of the stuff, man, it's crazy. You know, I was suicidal, I was on drugs, I was, you know, one woman was severely beaten in a marriage and wanted to learn self-defense. So she found my videos, Muay Thai videos, and started learning Muay Thai as a way of learning self-defense to defend herself against her abusive husband. You know, I've had people that just were made redundant, divorce, midlife crisis, they are in a gap year, or they want to hook up, or they want to learn a martial art, or they're on a business trip, or they're trying to, you know, get into professional fighting, or they're 16 years old and they're trying to convince their parents to come out here and train. So they use my videos as a proxy to convince their parents to let them come out here and train. There's just so many different stories, but the ones that really get me the most are the ones where people are, like, share with me privately the trauma that they've experienced, you know, emotional trauma, physical trauma, through abuse or violence or drugs, you know, and they want to come out here to sort themselves out as a bit of a therapy session, really, as a bit of a, you know, get their lives back on track. And the videos have been like, I never expected in a million years to ever be, you know, in this kind of position where I'm, like, making these videos. And, you know, like, I just never, I kind of fell into this whole thing, to be honest with you. Like, I just started making videos and people started watching them and kind of went from there. I don't know. It's kind of mind-blowing, really, the level of impact these videos have had. And when people share these crazy stories with you, very moving stories, very impactful stories, it definitely motivates you to keep making content. And that's why I continue to make the videos, is because I want to help more people, and I want to reach more people. And I think I consider myself to be an ordinary guy. Like, I don't consider myself to be anyone particularly special or unique. You know, I'm just an ordinary dude with a camera. I'm just a dude from Melbourne. And I think maybe my talent lies in my ability to, you know, I can get people to, you know, I can mess around on the camera and I can get people to share their stories on camera. And maybe I'm, like, good with people, but I don't really consider myself to have any other incredible, outstanding talents. I just make these videos as an ordinary dude. I share my training experience, my training journey, my private sessions. I share all that. I film other people, whether it be professional fighters or doing interviews with people that have come out here for the first time. And you would have seen this on the channel already. You know, I've interviewed all sorts of people on the channel. So, you know, for me, I'm just making videos, and I'm kind of just opening this place up to the world and showing everybody that this place is for everybody, that this place is for you. And no matter what stage of life you're in, no matter what you're going through back home, in your relationships, in your emotional situation, or your work situation, or whatever shit you're going through, or even you may not be going through anything. You just want to try something new. You want to come out here and just get, you know what, I want to try. I want to get into the best shape of my life because I'm turning 40, and I want to be an inspiration to my children, or I want to try martial arts for like. Not everybody has a crazy story that comes out here. You know, there's a lot of people that come out here that just want to have fun and try something different. They're backpackers that are just passing through. You know, so this place is for everybody. It's not just for, like, super shredded elite UFC athletes. It's for people that have never been to the gym before, never trained before, don't know what protein is, you know. but the stories are remarkable, and that's what keeps me going with making the content. And someone who just makes videos, this is just a passion project for me, and I really enjoy doing this. It's the stories, the emails and the DMs and all that stuff that really keeps me going. You know, when people tell me face to face, they shake my hand, they're like, mate, I'm here because of your videos, because of you said XYZ, and that really resonated with me, or whatever. It feels really good. It feels really good to have that kind of, you know, level of impact, and I like helping people like that. You know, it just feels good. But yeah, there comes a point where it's like, you know, when do I take a break from all this, you know, and just kind of, because I never intended for any of this to happen. You know, I'm really rambling here. I'm really going on way too long, so I apologize. I'm sorry, but I've never really talked about this stuff publicly. But it's like, you know, it comes to a point where it's like, what's my next project? Do I move on and do something else, or do I keep doing this for the rest of my life, or, you know? Because I literally started with a GoPro, which I still use. I still use a GoPro to film my videos, and my phone. I have a bigger camera, which I very rarely use because it's too expensive, and I don't like using it, especially in the wet season, because I'm worried about it getting wet. But I still essentially use a GoPro and a phone to make the videos. So 7-8 years later, my equipment hasn't really changed, you know. GoPro batteries, like, I'm a simple dude when it comes to this sort of stuff. So it's like, yeah, part of me is like, maybe I want to explore different projects, maybe take a step back from all this for a little bit, and maybe one day come back to it again. So yeah, this is not a goodbye message, but this is something that does cross my mind every now and again, you know, just taking a step back and exploring other things in my life, you know, that I want to pursue. So guys, let me know in the comments if you're planning on coming out. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you're returning to the channel and you managed to make it this far through the video, then I applaud you. Please share your own personal experience training out here on Fitness Street, if you don't mind, because you're really going to help. Like, your comment, your personal experience coming out here to Fitness Street is really going to help the next person who's watching this video that's never been here before. So if you don't mind, just a couple of sentences about how this place has changed your life, or what it did for you, or any tips or advice for someone who's never ever been here before that's watching this video. Just leave them down below in the comments, and all the other places I've talked about I will link up in the description down below, so you guys can go click on them and stuff like that, click on the videos and that kind of stuff. So my visa runs out in the first week of June 2023. I have to make a decision whether I leave and come back, or as in do a border run and then come back quickly for another 30 days, or do I leave to go back to Australia for a period of time and then come back eventually. That I'm trying to figure out. So guys, thanks so much for watching the video and supporting the channel. If you've been watching the videos for a long time, it really means a lot. I appreciate your support and your stories and meeting some of you face to face. Yeah, it's great. I love this place, and you should definitely come and check it out. And I need to stop rambling because it's 7:30 at night. I'm gonna have a shower and I'm gonna get to bed by 9:30. So wake up tomorrow morning for some more jiu-jitsu, 2 hours of jiu-jitsu Tuesday morning. All right, my friends, see you soon.